Happy birthday, dear Marky. Happy birthday to you. Do the candle.
Good job.
All right.
You can still blow candles.
He does a good job. 29. He's in his 30th year, ladies and gentlemen.
He's catching up.
Profound, Mark. What do you have to say profound about being 29 today?
Feels the same as yesterday.
So he has red eyes. Did you drink a lot?
This is Lily. This is Lily, the cute little kitty. Lily's mommy.
You cannot stand behind me when I have
The beautiful Jennifer in her beautiful kitchen. Did a good job with Lily.
Sweetie, isn't she?
Yes.
I think she just came that way. I don't think I did anything.
Here's the cooker going, ready for our ribs pretty soon.
That's the one you throw towards.
Where's the bocce ball court going to be?
In the back?
Oh, way back.
There's a little path I made.
Okay.
That's going to go all the way around, but
I thought you were going to do it right here somewhere.
No, all the way at the back.
All the way in the back. So you're going to have a path behind your garden to the bocce ball court.
Well, our garden's over there. These big rocks in the yard, they were pavers for the Olympics.
Okay, Mark, what about this cookie stuff? Where'd this thing get started? 29. What does that mean? 29th and holding? Okay, I understand that. Do you understand that?
Jen?
Ribs are looking good.
Look, I'm smiling, but hot to my face.
Yeah.
Is that it? Get together. No.
Hug each other with your greasy hands.
Normal picture from you.
You too, Mark. That is a normal face.
Hug your sister.
Dumb face, not
Lucas.
a dumb face.
Every single picture I
Mark.
have of Lucas.
What are you signifying?
Her eyes go back and forth really fast.
Big expectation on this trip for Cup.
Warm weather and lots of tulips.
No 30th anniversary surprise?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe that too.
Maybe what?
30th anniversary surprise.
Okay.
What about seeds or something?
It's seeds in there, or is it?
Look what it says, Gordon. Here.
Okay.
It says Cannabis marijuana. Grow it yourself. Chicken tips.
You can get plants here. You can get bulbs. Anything you want here. Tulips, all kinds of tulips. And we're in a fall flower garden here. Gladiolas. Got special little bulbs on the top. So what are you buying for?
To sell them.
Okay, that's the flower market from behind where we saw the cannabis. And this is the canal that these, he called them hot houses, but I guess they're not hot houses. They're just stores resting on barges. Amsterdam frontage for apartments. Well, we just missed the clock tower. Bells had a nice carol on there. This thing here,
Pedicab.
the pedicab in orange. This is Rembrandt's town. He's everywhere. They got Rembrandt museums and Rembrandt squares, and oh, my battery's almost out already. And there's our hotel that we're parked in, the Hotel Krasnapolsky. And this is the square that's all around it. There's an Istanbul exhibit at the church. This is the historic main building of downtown Amsterdam, government building. And right across the street is Madame Tussauds Waxworks. Very typical European breakfast and buffet lunch area for hotel guests. We're in the hotel now. Here's the view, our first dockage. And that's some kind of a lifting area for the dikes and getting the boats over this area. A little reference here of size. I don't know if he's going to come on the ship or not. Yes, he is. This guy's walking up the gangplank. I think it's our bus driver, Franz.
Drain the area and make it into arable land. So the windmills are not just there for the tourists, they've been there. 178 tons,
There.
225 people, Rijkswaterstaat, the Rijkswater State, and they are responsible for all the water management in the Netherlands. The Netherlands have always been prone to heavy floods. When the Zuiderzee was still open to the North Sea.
I like that, that's good.
I tease Nico and Art, and I tell them that Dutch is not a language, it's actually a disease of the throat. And just clear your throat and you speak Dutch. I know outhouse in the States is something completely different, but this is the house where the old folks move after they have handed the farm over to the children. They still stay on the farm, you know, in between was usually always flooded in spring. So now you see the windmills we're going to see, they were the ones, and of course there was more of them, draining the area. And you see the canals, the lower canals, the water level of the canal. From the lower canals into higher canals and then on into the river.
He's unfurling the canvas so that you can catch more wind. This guy is unfurling the sail, and he's going to put, does half, and this is creating the sail. We just did a tour of the inside. Thatched roof on top of the house. Very sturdy construction here to hold this flipper going around. And this is actually a working station. Tulips are popping up already here. And Werner doing their thing, coming across the bridge. They're draining all these canals into the other side.
Jumped on the basket to keep it in balance and to save the baby. And then it flooded ashore here on the dike 10 miles further on safely. So the street name is also Kinderdijk. Well, that's the romantic legend version. One of the official versions is that the former dike was very small.
This streamlined ferry boat. So nice.
Those tankers are going lower in the water.
There's our boat. Yeah, the ferry boat.
And the ferry is named after the city of Schoonhoven. Stad means city, Stadt in German.
Next loading down also where you see the wooden lift bridge, that was the entrance into the harbor, the inner harbor of the little town. And you see here the gates. These are nowadays floodgates. And you can see in 1953 they had the last disastrous flood. The water was up to here. Also flooding town a little bit.
Town in Germany, Oldenburg, close to Oldenburg, where we stayed and have lunch.
Yeah.
And over here on the left as we're passing, you will see the old harbor. It's of course now only for small craft.
That's the old harbor there. Okay. There's a lift over there. What is that for? And it's a drawbridge for letting boats out to the harbor. Interesting.
Grown-up ones, they already they don't need the metal frames anymore, but they cut back the branches every time, almost every second year. Otherwise they would already be gone. Then you see the spire of the church on the left, a little bit, and we're going to walk down that way. On the right you see the spire of the old town hall. We're going to make another little stop down there. And in the end you see a pyramid-shaped roof there. This is the way house, and you find the way house, the Waag, in almost any quarter of the hour. At 12 o'clock there will be more chiming. Also in a very interesting pattern, but here's a sign where it says, because here in those days public executions took place here. And here in this place it says a female, her name was Marietje Ariens, on the 18th of December 1591 had her proceedings because of she was being accused being a witch. So then after she was...
That's the Pilgrims church. That's where the Pilgrims left from Rotterdam, went to Plymouth, switched on the Mayflower in England, and became the fathers of the United States. These chestnuts from last winter are still hanging here. Haven't fallen down yet. Oh, hello, lady. A little alley street leading from one canal to the next. Canals everywhere in Rotterdam.
There, Voorhaven. This was the port before the original port of Delfswater. Then you read the two harbors.
Well, that was a canal street.
And, nowadays it's of course mainly for pleasure boats. But what you see already here, of course, when they sailed